Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Smalland. Today we're going to be doing some upgrades on the house and on the base, on the outside base that we got, because we are running out of room. We need to have some more storage room, and yeah, so let's get into that. Let's see what else happens, and as always, if you do like the video, please hit the like, and let's get into it. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna build new armor. I know last time we already got a new armor, but there is some issues that I've been having with my PC. There's some gaps in between, so I'm starting off this one. We got the new armor. I already got everything set for it. It looks really cool. I really dig it, and yeah, we got that done. And let's get into the build. We're gonna make a big area because, you know, for the people that play these crafting games, you can never have too much room because you always stock up on stuff, right? Am I right? It's true. So we're just gonna get a nice big area, and you know, we want to have it also nice and spacious and all that stuff, you know, like all the rich folk have, right? And that's why we play these video games, because we can live however we want. It is always awesome. So I'm gonna be going with the wood and bark floor. I know we can also get the stone floor already, but to be honest, getting all the clay and doing all that, I don't know. And the wood is okay. Right now I just want to get a nice setup going where we can store stuff, have all the crafting benches, areas, whatever you want to call it, and you know, something nice. You know, we got, it's always got to be something nice. We got to store enough stuff and it's got to look nice. But tell me in the comments down below, what kind of house do you like? Do you rather have something small where you can just fill it up to the max and then that's it? Or do you like having a bigger area where you do use up a couple of materials, but at least, you know, it looks nice and homey, you know? I don't know. What do you like? What do you like more? Like I myself, I like big houses. For the people that have been watching me for a while, you guys know that. Now we got the floor done. Well, almost done. There's still a bit of the house in the way, but we're gonna get rid of that later on. We still need a space to be safe, but yeah, for now we got the floor done, what we need, and now we're gonna start building the walls. In this back area right here, I want to make my bedroom, because when you get into the house and you just walk straight, there's a bedroom, no corners, no nothing, because the front area I want to keep open. I don't want to make any rooms or anything except the bedroom, but yeah, I think it's a good decision, and for now I think it will be perfect, because later on I do want to build something a bit bigger, a bit more fancy, more expensive with the materials. So we'll be using the clay floor, well, the stone floor, and other things that we may unlock and all that. So I do want to do that later on. I think I'm gonna do I don't know, maybe a row of videos just for the build, like I did in Valheim, and then you guys can build it if you want. And yeah, but for now I think this is just gonna be okay. We're gonna have a spot, and I think it's gonna be perfectly enough to do. We'll do something else when we are, you know, done with the game, well, the main story. We are done with the build till now. It will always get upgrades, and eventually we will be doing a entire rebuild, but we got enough room. Everything is perfect. On our left we have all our crafting stations. We got enough room over there. And on our right, we have all the chests. Straight off is the bedroom. Now we want to start building a platform. For in between here, there was a problem with the recording again. I don't know what's happening, but what you missed is we got some new iron weapons and tools, and we also got a smelter and stuff like that, so we can, of course, craft that stuff. Now we're gonna go up the tree here. We're gonna look for a higher spot. and then we're just going to start building with a platform and a couple of stairs up, and then we're going to make a bigger platform where we have a little bit more space. It was a little bit technical, a little bit trial and error to figure out how to place this correctly because it wasn't that stable. This is what it looks like when it's done. And now we have a catapult up here. I never used the catapult. This is the first one I made. And this little lever here at the beginning, well, where you stand, you can't use yet. You have to go to the other side and there's another lever and you have 3 different settings. The highest setting is, of course, the most power, and then that will launch you the highest. Now what we are going to do is we are going to glide down over to our little outpost that we made, and we are going to be upgrading that. We're going to make that a little bit better, a little bit bigger, and we are also going to set up a catapult in that area as well so we can travel faster. Now we're going to rebuild, well, build a whole brand new little hut. We're going to start with the foundation. We're going to go on a higher rock, a little bit bigger, you know, so we have a little bit more room. But like I said, we're going to start off with a foundation. Then we are going to extend that foundation because those little pillars don't reach everywhere. We are also going to close off the side so no bugs get underneath it and start destroying it from underneath. And we're also going to put a catapult down so we can get back really fast. We're also going to be going with the bark wood mix here because it is just more stable and it is pretty fast to farm. So basic little setup, we're going to have it a little bit higher, you know, grass roof, all that. Then we're also going to have a nice little staircase because down here we do get all the bark and the flint, as you guys saw in the last, or was it the last episode or the one before that? If you haven't seen them, check them out. If you do know the answer, write it down below right now because I'm gonna look it up afterwards too. And then we're just gonna destroy the old little house that we had. We didn't have it that long, but you know, it kept on breaking because the bugs kept on attacking it and the gecko as well. It was kind of annoying. And yeah, so we're just going to get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. We can use the materials for something else that we may do later on. This is the house hut outpost pretty much done. We got a nice little staircase. When you go up here, you know, you got your workbench, you got your stone cutter, you got a bed, you got a fireplace, you got some chests where you can put some stuff in there. And of course, right over here is the catapult. And it is brilliant. So now we can get away from here a lot faster than we used to. It used to take very long because you have to go back and forth up there, and now we can just catapult away from here, which is pretty awesome and saves us a lot of time. Okay, that is it for this episode. It turned out way different than I had planned originally, because I had 2 massive gaps of recording missing. So it did just turn into a building episode, I would say. A little bit fast forward building episode. I didn't want to miss out on showing this, so I decided to pack it both together. Next episode will be a little bit more interesting. We're going to get into the lore of the game a little bit more, but I hope this episode was okay. Like I said at the beginning, if you did like the episode, please hit the like. It does help out, and I hope maybe I gave some cool ideas for the people that are playing this game. And yeah, so thank you for jumping in and watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Appreciate it.